Hi, it's Toni. We're backstage at Rock on the Range with Billy Howerdel of A Perfect Circle. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, of course.
I was wondering, I know earlier on in your career you were a guitar tech and a sound engineer. What lessons did you learn as, what not to do with your own bands?
I mean, a lot. Getting caught up in the lifestyle of just the scene and not paying attention to what you're doing. There's some people that are out to have a good time, and some are here for the love of music or the craft, or getting something done and having dignity in what they do. So I think that I saw that it wasn't just dudes getting inebriated and trying to just tag along with the band. There was a real job there.
Did any of the musicians you worked with earlier on does the personality make you either connect more to the music or less, or is that not a factor when you listen to music?
Oh, like the personality of the band? Knowing something about them?
Knowing the person.
Yeah, I think it skews it a bit. I mean, but, in listening to music and being a fan of something, I only found out about the bands I really loved. And so I had to be, sometimes that's a two-way street. Sometimes it turn you off of it, and sometimes it can make you more into it. Certainly, yeah. I think that when I came up listening to music, there was so much limited access as to what someone was about. You only got sold what they sold you, and it was very limited, and you had to really search for it. So you probably had this preconceived, positive spin on it anyway. Where now you're just flooded with. I don't know.
What they ate, where they went, the weather.
Somebody, a video of them with toilet paper attached to their shoe walking down the street and go, oh, that's the rock star I love. Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah.
In what other ways did your original concept for A Perfect Circle change from this is what I would like to do to, oh, we're now a band and this and that and this is different than what you thought it would be?
When Maynard said he wanted to sing on it and get involved, I at the same time was working for Guns N' Roses in the studio for a few years at that point, and I was really learning how to make records. I mean, that record, Chinese Democracy, took a long time, and there was a lot of money and a lot of resources gone into it, so I learned how to, just around people that were really good at what they did, I learned how to make a record, so it really gave me the tools to be able to do it, So.
We've been playing Talk on this show very often. What can you tell us about how that came together musically?
It's a funny side story of that song. I always title things. The working title just is what just happened. If I write a song now, it'll be called Gold Hand or something like that. It's it has nothing to do with anything emotionally, but it's just an anchor. That song was called Dreams, and it was just because I just wrote it right when Robin Williams passed away, and What Dreams May Come came up as an anchor to name the demo, and it made me kind of reach back out to Axl because it's something we kind of connected on that movie and the message and something. So it kind of was steeped in a lot of emotions that we were talking about at the time, and then it's just from there sat in demo form for a while. Maynard heard it. He wanted to. He heard something. He didn't want to pass on it, but he didn't hear it, and he wanted me to try a bunch of different kind of configurations. So that one was tough because it was going back to the drawing board of something that I felt really was a strong, complete song. And I usually don't finish things out to completion, but that one was about the closest song for the new record.
What other projects and passions fill your time? I know you have another band.
Yeah.
Personally, what are you passionate about?
Cooking.
Cooking?
Yeah. I love to cook.
What's your favorite dish? Best dish to make?
Depends who. Who am I cooking for? Kids, it's fussy adults.
Let's do a family reunion of sorts.
If it's big like that, I'd probably make squid pasta. I love this. There's a dish I love making that everyone seems to like. It's squid. It's like a puttanesca, a pasta with olives and tomatoes and parsley and lemon and I do squid tentacles marinated in olive oil. You don't like that, I can tell.
I'm thinking the calamari, the little leggy parts.
Yeah, the leggy parts.
I like the round
But when they're
parts.
grilled, they're amazing. But so I do it with Dijon mustard, lemon and olive oil and paprika. Grill that and then prosciutto. So it's it's amazing. When I start a restaurant, you have to come try it.
Curious as to what happens with A Perfect Circle's no cell phone policy in a festival of this magnitude.
It's off.
It's off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's not our house. This is a festival. We're guests of the festival. That's not their policy. It's not our policy. You know, we have nothing to do with that. At our shows, it's our room for the night. You know, it's just like if you go to a play or a movie theater, same thing. If somebody asks you to put your phone down, you know, if they ask me to put my phone down, I do. If they don't, then I'll pick it up and go for it.